You don't have to search very long on the box to find black street life being thrown in your face. You don't even need cable for that. So what do you do as a black actor? I'll tell you. You do what every actor does, which is learn the skill set for the types of parts available to you, right? If you're a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl, you might get cast as the hair twirler, right? Whose world comes crashing down when daddy's beamer gets stolen by somebody, right? But in that narrative, if she gets carjacked by somebody, who do you think's gonna be her assailant? Let you in on it. My big break on TV is going to come most likely as the petty street thug. You've all seen the type, right? The gangster who's been selling crack rocks to the kids because he doesn't have any other option. Eventually, his no-holds-barred attitude catches up with him, and he's shipped upstate, probably for like 10 to 15. But before he's hauled off, he gives his monologue. So when you see me pouring my little gangster heart out to the world, I want you to remember this conversation. Right? Best case scenario, you'll be hugged up on the couch with a loved one, and suddenly my face will hover above the screen in cloud form, like Mufasa talking to Simba on the African prairie, and all you'd hear me say was, But if no clouds appear, if you don't get to hear me roar like the great Mufasa, have no fear. I'm still going to speak to you. I'm going to shoot the camera a look. And I know you're not supposed to look at the camera, but it's going to be real quick. Like what Michael Jackson did at the end of the Thriller video. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be quick, so be alert. And in that momentary glance, I want you to look into my eyes and know that I am screaming that this is some bullshit! But I'm not going to let my director get the money on the first take. No! I'm going to make him sweat. I envision the scene going something like this. All right, Jonathan. This is your moment. I need you to capture Kareem's desperation. All right? I want to feel as though he's a kid that's recklessly hopeless, right? And knows that, but doesn't care because, quite frankly, he doesn't give a shit about this world, all right? Now, can you give me some of that reckless hopelessness? All right. All right. Action! I did what I did because I didn't have any other option. This life has dealt me a bad hand, but I'm not about to fold. Cut! What was that? I didn't feel any reckless hopelessness. And it seemed like you gave a shit about this world. No. That's not what Kareem's about. He's grittier. He's meaner. He's, you know what it is? He needs to sound blacker, okay? Now, can you give him some of that black brilliance, son? All right. All right. Action! I did what I did because there was no other option. This life has dealt me a bad hand, but I am not about to fold it. I am not a punk. I am... The fuck was that? What? Africa black? No, kid, that's far too black. What I'm talking about, you can hear this right on the streets of this country. It's an urban sound. Do you listen to hip-hop? You do great, great. Now can you give me some of that, hip-hop flavor? All right. All right. Action! You think I give a fuck? I did what I did because there ain't no motherfucking option for motherfuckers like me. You think I give a fuck about the police? Police ain't done shit for my neighborhood but cruise around and use my homies as target practice. I care about 3 things in this fucking world. Money, bitches, and money. So go ahead and shit my ass upstate. See how much I give a fuck, you faggot ass copper. That was it. That was it. Jesus. That was the money shot. Now, we're going to have to edit out the fucks and motherfucks, but I think we got something. Tell me, how did that feel?